it's flexible. You can play it mid as well. It
That's
doesn't have to be
true.
top lane.
Yeah.
Pyke was a premier mid laner for quite a long stretch in solo queue, but I definitely expect it.
They're actually going to gank mid. Going into mid, but Lyra's right there to start him around, so now it's damage out of Monte, half HP onto him. Niski's running forward, Svenskeren coming around as well. They land that first shuriken, flash over the wall. Does Niski flash for the chase? Q auto could be enough to kill him. He's gonna flash for it. Oh, the Kingmaker heal comes in, but it's still gonna be a lot of damage. There's the flash, the shield, the knockup. They're buying enough space, and now Niski is flashless. The heals come in, he's ignited, taking some damage, not gonna die just yet. Look at another knockup in for the Rek'Sai. Can they get the first kill? First blood comes in for Cody's son. Shona has arrived as well. That's one picked up for Licorice, looking for a second as the kills are coming through for Cloud9. Side of one already. Can he land a spell? Nothing's in range. Nothing's up for cooldown. Doesn't go for the play, but still. Taric, that is the direct comparison, is the Taric to the Zaya, and it's more than double. Plus the Mountain Drake, plus the first blood Cody's son has. Clutch Gaming are by all rights slaughtering the bot lane 2-on-2. It is not close right now.
Yep, the new addition here, Cody's son, definitely faring.
Make sure the minions all go down. Svenskeren now lurking around. Does have the controller to keep this one in the fog of war.
The ping onto Lyra.
Well, first a fight in the bottom side, trying a couple ultimates down, and vulnerability come in for the C9 side. And now it's a fight in the top side, 2-on-2. Jungle Knight's kickback on a Svenskeren, but a lot of damage. Ult comes in. That's going to catch Lyra 1-for-0, and a good flash gets away from the fear, from the depth. The damage, the ultimate, that's the word I was looking for. Pyke not going to get any kills, and a 1-for-0 Cloud down to the top side. 20 or more if they can push through. As they've got 3 to 4 members top side right now, only Silas holding mid, recalling, and yes, an early summon, but they found a fight! Vulcan is gonna drop down right away. The fight continues now. They find that first stun, kicked over the wall, not gonna find that kill in Licorice just yet, not rooted in place either. Svenskeren trying to find some damage towards Huni. Goes for the ult, gets some decent damage there, blasts over the wall, but he's not invisible, and the damage is gonna come through, plus the extra kill for Niski. It is 2 kills, picked up right. Just feels skewed in that way. C9 gonna grab this Mountain Drake, so they're gonna answer that one no problem. As minions are for the next power spike. So that's one thing to watch for when it eventually does come through. Cody's going actually for a very high AD build. I actually like this one a lot. S3 into IE. Oh, they got a fight here in the top side though. This is a nice knockup. Big damage on Lyra. That shield comes in to save a lot of space, and a good kick keeps him safe as Lyra is able to walk away, but now there might be a re-engage. No one goes over the wall. Ooh, they find a nice engage right there. That Licorice locking one down, and there is all the damage onto Huni. Through one ult, and the Taric will keep the squad safe. Turned away. That could have been really close. Azel nearly knocked up there by Rakan. 3v2 could have been enough, but it wasn't quite there. They walk away, fighting for ward control, and Lyra gonna knock down that controller, plus Cody's son pushing into the mid lane. This Zaya can do a lot of damage. Rakan with Demolish, some damage here. They can stop the TP. If they hit with Demolish, they can stop the TP. They're gonna let him come down. They get the kill on a Taric, and now it's Licorice in front of the team. But they're gonna maybe find a big root. Niski showing up. He's trying to take down Cody's son by himself. Gets right back in the solo kill in the bot lane, and the rest of the squad is already here. Cloud9 now running in for more kills. A stun on a Vulcan, trying to jump away. Is that Rakan, but he's slowed yet again. Rek'Sai showing up now as well, trying to scatter, trying to get back to their base. A flash knockup is the setup they wanted. A kick only buys a little bit of space. They will still go down. It's 4-1. A gigantic team fight for C9.
Trying to get to chase them down, pick up the extra kills, grab this dragon.
That's there, and it's spawning in 15 seconds. An Ocean Drake to keep them topped off. Engage needed even more help than a Sona Taric could give. Another slow is going to be found. Cody's son is just gone, deleted by the Engage, and what a timer for that.
These are their tools to try and find a surprise.
Nice scouting right there by C9. IE is done for Cody's son, so this might be the one moment they look for. They get the separation on a 1, looking for the kill on Demonte. Pops his on his hourglass, now looking for the re-engage, but they're invulnerable as CG tries to come in. There comes that first kill. Demonte is gone already, and it's 5v4 as C9 runs for more kills. Looking over the wall. There's the knockup onto Huni. Looking for the kill. They might just find him. He tries to run away, finds the stun, and a blast cone goes to even more safety. And now Cody's son is the front runner. He's the one who might be found out here. A turret to put themselves a little bit of space. Look for the crescendo, look for the stun, not gonna find that just yet. The feathers come back, they don't find the stun, but they will find that kill as Vulcan drops down. That's one trade back though. Cody's son does find some shots, and death from below will not land as Cody's son is gone, and Pyke is gonna fall as well. Lyra versus the World Baron could be in C9's eye.
Greatly reduced. And that is also the Taric ultimate. So this is Clutch Gaming's chance.
Trying to force the fight without Taric ultimate. Can they get their way in? Niski now looking for the flank. Huni half HP. Oh, it's a 4-man crescendo. The stun bolt not there just yet, but the feathers fly. They find a bit of damage, and a stolen crescendo does a little bit now as well to push them back. Niski low on health. Licorice does find that first kill, though. Lyra isolated from the squad. Couldn't flash away, and C9 still come away with the kill.
Hey, Sneaky comes up with a big flash crescendo. Now the doorway towards mid lane is actually open. They're splitting. Half of them going back to the Baron, though. Looks like just Licorice and Sneaky trying to take out that tower.
And they're making sure that Baron's not being snuck, and then if there's any recalls, maybe they can stop them if they're doing it, obviously. Huni is sitting around. He might be the one to try to turn this one. There's always that small possibility something goes well for him, but it's all in fog of war. Looking for the Q, looking to pull someone around, but now he's gonna run away. Licorice is here, finds the stun, but also slowed. Gonna stay alive, but he's gotta somehow steal this. Vulcan coming around, Demonte here as well. This is a tough fight, but one that Clutch needs to find a way to win. Akali stolen now by the Silas, goes in for a bit of an engage. That's big damage for Demonte, almost knocks down Sneaky, but the shields are just too much. And now it's time for Baron. The kills are still coming through for C9, only the Taric falls, that spite's gonna land, and Cloud9 come away 2 for 1 with a Baron on top of it.
Yep, and they're gonna continue looking for those ghosts. Licorice goes in.
They're gonna find Vulcan a little bit. Oh, over the top goes the Rek'Sai, and now where can they even run? The outer turret's already gone. Look at the next stun, a nice flash in for Licorice. Grando, not as amazing, but it's gonna be fine. It's still C9 so far ahead. Niski once again spots Lyra, finds that first slow, looks for round 2 as soon as he can, but a ward hop keeps him safe. 2 minutes on this 1 second. Mountain Drake was picked up during the replay. They stopped the siege and took up the neutrals instead. And they got all kinds of time to take a lot over. Now look for the hard engage. They're gonna get that kill. Nice pickup there. That's good by Vulcan. And a nice kickback. Oh no, not gonna find that one. Licorice actually gonna stay
target. It should either be Cody's son or Cody's son, and finish that one off.
Demonte without Zhonya's is an okay target, but I agree, Cody is the optimal one here. Looking at some wave, not gonna happen just yet. There's the stun, there's the dive in towards Demonte. It is indeed. A lot of damage coming across. There's invulnerability, and 2 kills picked up very quickly. Huni cannot get away either. Make it already 3. Now down for another one. They're gonna find number 4. Lyra gonna drop without a casualty. C9 gonna knock down the bottom inhibitor turret. The inhib will follow, and the Nexus is in their eyes right afterwards.
Cloud9 will be undefeated after week 1 of the LCS, coming back in summer in style.
A lot of great games out of Licorice here. The whole squad looking pretty solid, taking it where they left off. A top team in the LCS. One of the Titans here, expecting them to go to Worlds, and they still look on form. C9 2-0, padding the stats, knocking down the Nexus.
Woo, action-packed game. We were excited in Champion Select for the Pyke-Camille matchup.
Yep.
They did not disappoint. The junglers both went up there very early. Cloud9 got the kills with the guaranteed Rek'Sai ultimate, and they were able to use that for a lot of roams from Licorice, but I have to say, Sona Taric also still very strong, still working out very well in the mid game.
Yep.
Those ultimates giving you a lot of power in team fights, and every time they brought them together, Clutch Gaming had to separate in these team fights, and once you scatter versus that...
Well, that would just be exciting, of course, right now, as we have Ryze in the mid lane as the known matchup. So what does he like to play into it? And yes! We get Froggen Anivia!
Now, I know a lot of people ways not to try and go gank for this Pyke, and they're just going to take over bottom half of the map. Froggen's coming over with the roam, though, on Anivia.
And the duel into the 3-on-3 right now. Ryze coming down a little bit afterwards. But Smite is not available on the other side. It's going to be early, and now it comes in. Nice pickup there for Contract. Big damage coming across as the kills already come through. And that egg is safe, devoured for breakfast. And Pobo's going to get himself away just barely. Places Golden Guardians, 5 plates mid, 4 plates top. And they've gotten 3 in the bottom lane. This is a massive full court press where every single lane feels like they are winning. Cloud Drake picked up without issue.
Up, for the possible Baron coming.
Well, Mountain Drake going to be knocked down without any issue at all. This will be a 0 Infernal game. The Golden Guardians knocking these Drakes down in pretty rapid succession. Boom by fighting Baron like this. The mana pool can be relevant. They're still trying to burn it down. The wall stops JJ. He's not going to get in range. They don't have the smite either. This will be the pickup. Well timed out, but now can they disengage? The wall is on cooldown.
Pobelter not back yet, so FlyQuest can't answer.
That is gone. We're 24 minutes in. Only a single kill, but the base is broken.
Timing very well for themselves. And now with the Baron buff, your options are so easy. They have a
They see Pobelter right now as well. They're so happy to push forward. The inhibitor will indeed drop, and Contract sitting in the wings is there to kind of mark the Ryze and make sure he doesn't get in without too much, without getting in cleanly, I should say. And now they keep pushing in. They're going for the next turrets right now. We're 27 minutes in. Here comes the engage. A nice flash in. There comes the dunk. This is the fight that FlyQuest must win if they're able to. But Froggen is pushing back Povo. The damage is not quite there. Look for Hanser. That's the pick of the Viper needed. Now looking at Ole. A couple more hits and he's going to survive. And he's going to be killed through this. Now Froggen is going to lose it. Down into the egg. Povo is dead. They will have the damage left for this. And there's a second shutdown. Now looking for a third. Are they going to find it? Flank push. Oh, they're going to lose another one. JJ drops down to Deathly in a 3v3 on the map. But
deal with these super minions and then get back to try and make another fight. This time, the surprise not going to be there. Golden Guardians know FlyQuest only have one option, and it is
Orb to bring in the melee, looking for the hard engage. Look at the front line. They've caught Froggen a little bit, but the Devour keeps them safe. Still, one is picked up as Haunter drops. 5v4, a chance for FlyQuest. Centaur on the stopwatch. Looking to the re-engage as Viper. Some damage coming in, but they're going to force back the Jarvan, and that's a nice wall. They might have it. No! He had teleport, and Wild Turtle Shell betrays him. He's going to drop down into the 4v4. This should be easy for Golden Guardians to regain that inhibitor and take control of the entire map now. But still, looking at the re-engages FlyQuest. JJ can't really get through. That wall completely stops the rise. And one more auto attack will drop down the inhibitor. Now look at the play towards that rise, towards Pobelter. He's fast, he's gonna walk back, he's gonna stay alive, but GG is gonna keep sieging in this 4v4. Looking at the next round, the flash in. They're gonna find the stun. That was beautiful from Froggen. Gets the kill in the opposing mid laner. Into the fountain they go. That's a bit too much. But soon the next will be open. It is a 3v3. This timing is a bit tight. The TP to rejoin now as Hanser respawns. Make it a 4v4 as Wild Turtle respawns now as well. The turret is down. The siege continues. That's a big stun though. They might find it, but Devour is going to keep us real safe. And the kill now on the Viper. 4v3. Look at the next kill. They're going to find Santorin. They're going to get the next one as well. And Wild Turtle this time is just going to die. And Golden Guardians, an undefeated weekend to start the summer split. A 2-0 start.
Froggen's iconic Anivia picked up here, supplemented with Jace and Ezreal poke damage. Provides a very good siege composition and way for them to end out this game, even though there were not many kills.
Fairly squishy, generally building essentially pure damage, so you do have to take into consideration now, not only can Galio taunt remove you from your
TL's bottom lane feels pretty comfortable pushing up the way that they are, but Rush is coming bot side. He's got the Predator ready to go. Doublelift trying to get himself away, already having popped the flash, still looking to walk out of this one. Stun coming down, Doublelift's going to be in some trouble. Smithy makes his way into the lane down, it's going to be TP channeled. Hawkwoe is going to be brought down very low, he's first blooded, and Rush is going to go with him. It's a 2-0 for TL.
Yeah, and that is huge time spent from Rush, and honestly really intelligent for him to not reveal from the Shroud whatsoever.
Yeah.
If you do pop out of that Shroud to try to get the kill, you're going to get ultimated up by Rush, you're going to get pulled under the turret, you're going to get taken down, so doesn't greed out. Smithy now dueling up against Rush here.
Smithy versus Rush. It's a pretty rough fight for the Skarner, even on your Spire, because Rek'Sai is so strong, because you get to do this, but Rush manages to get the kill because of the burn on the red.
Dive that could have come in.
Speaking of dives, though, Mr. Azael, we've got Jensen coming down here. He looks like he's got his scuba gear on. He's ready to go. Jumps back in, has himself that shuriken to make sure he gets on top of the Echo Fox members. Smithy going forward, looking to find himself a knock-up. On to Lost he goes, and Jensen cashes in $300 in the pocket of the TL mid laner.
Down, you can get burst out so quickly, so you know the ability to buy that since they're so far ahead.
Oh, up in the air goes Yusui, and the damage is down. The flash is too late, and Smithy will make sure they get that one for the side of TL. Yep, they're saying it's not worth it. It's an ocean. Laning phase is already over. It's not going to inconvenience us that much.
Available now for the side of TL. Because they are so far ahead, they can do this without being behind on damage.
Bottom side, it's Xmithy and Impact looking to make a play here. Xmithy in some trouble, but there you go. That's the QSS. This is the problem being Skarner when you're this far behind as a team. They're still able to pick one up. That is 1-0 for the side of Echo Fox. Jensen and Impact looking to make a move here, but they won't be able to find anyone.
Doublelift, so even the fact that Doublelift bought the QSS, he still has more gold being dumped into actual damage.
Yeah.
Despite that.
Still an extra BF stored up over his opponent. A Solo's going to be in some trouble now, thrown up into the air, going to be beaten down. Solo gets himself a return kill, though, and that's what Echo Fox needs.
Yeah, Solo playing a hell of a game here. 1v3 gets a return kill there. Just
Smithy will walk up, make sure that they've got the smite nearby so nobody cheekily steals it away. Corja J will help end up throwing a little bit more damage onto that one. But remember, we're 22 minutes into the game now. Status of the entirety of Team Liquid. Echo Fox now tries to get themselves away. Doublelift is on the attack and not afraid of anything. Jensen goes forward looking to start this fight off. Rush now going to be the one who jumped on Doublelift, getting himself away, finding those feathers back. But he is shut down by Yusui. Impact's looking to pick somebody up off to the side. They'll able to take down Rush. But now Impact's likely going to fall here now as well. And Echo Fox has found themselves a fight.
Yeah, TL in a little bit of trouble here. That fight going, looks like 3 for 2 in the favor of Echo.
Mistakes, and this is now a situation where if you're Echo Fox, you're saying, we've got a real shot at this. Team Liquid, however, will continue building up these neutral objectives.
Playing a champ that other people don't play.
Unfortunately, Smithy is one of the people who plays it, so he's wise to those tricks and gets himself away anyway, not too worried about it. Solo now finding some damage onto Impact here. Hawkwo going to be making his way into the fight, and CoreJJ again will not find the initiation he's looking for. Impact is already dead. Smithy going to be taken very low. He goes into Rampage, grabbing the kill onto Hawkwo. Double is going to be kept alive into the back line. Lost still looking to grab the damage onto the TL backside yet again, and they're able to find it. Echo Fox will ace Team Liquid.
They just got destroyed.
I already said they were one of the teams that beat Team Liquid in spring. They needed the second round robin to do it. But today, on day number 2 of Summer Split, Echo Fox will take down the LCS champions.
And what a way to do it. Team Liquid out to such a strong early lead, but it's Echo Fox battling back, and so much credit deserved, I think, by Solo. You know, hanging on in that matchup that can be very, very tough, creating advantages for this team and buying time for the rest of the squad to catch up. And Team Liquid, when it came down to it, they got out team fought.
Solo did a great job keeping things afloat when it looked really sketchy. And this is almost what we were expecting from Liquid coming into the week, saying, yes, this is a team that's probably not as in form as you would expect. There were a lot of mistakes. More than anything about the TSM draft, you're putting Greg in, and you have not played with him for a while compared to
of Wiggly's jungle. So Wiggly is going to be so far behind. And Power of Evil, this is a Hecarim with Ignite behind you, bud.
Oh, there comes your devastating charge. There goes your damage, and there goes your mid laner. It's first blood for Bjergsen.
Wow.
If you have any questions for PoE and Biofrost, reply to the @LOL Esports tweet, and we will select some of our favorites when they join Freak and Kobe on the LCS cooldown after the games. But now, we've got more action here into the top side as Wiggly makes the flash knock-up play on a broken blade, looking to bring him down. One more turret shot would make it a trade kill, but it will not happen today, and CLG are on the board.
Best chance at getting a trade kill there, but not going to be able to cash in on it. And Stixay and Biofrost might get a kill here.
Boy, the damage is true, and Stixay makes it a 2-1 game for CLG.
Yeah,
Grig is level 5, not quite level 6 on either one of these junglers yet, but you've always got to remember that Grig has the Ignite. Bjergsen's going to eat himself a Prey Seeker missile there, but that's all. But here comes Grig. Wiggly stunned up, in a lot of trouble. There's Grig looking to drop some damage. Shockwave gets thrown down. Wiggly trying to get himself away, but he is under the bus, and that is money in Grig's pocket.
Yeah, Wiggly, very bold move to actually try to clear out that pink ward. You had been spotted, you didn't know where Hecarim was, and he gets punished.
Bottom side, though, Biofrost just going to be beat down. Smoothie's showing exactly what Terry can do.
Menu now.
He's got so much damage. The spells just let him go bonk, bonk, bonk.
Yeah, Biofrost still had the flash available. He just got smacked, and that is a pretty big kill going the way of TSM, who had been getting bullied very, very heavily. Now they got the flash on 6A2, and it's back to the top side.
Broken Blade trying to knock away Wiggly, make sure he doesn't get knocked up into the air, but the equalizer provided enough time for CLG to get the kill anyway. That is the second death on TSM's bar. Wiggly not finding too much success around there, but is still making things happen overall. Sven thrown up into the air. Stixay can't get that last auto attack. Sven
comes the
just
horde.
now hitting level 6. Greg's making his way into the fight. There he goes. Your onslaught of shadows will take Stixay down.
And that was perfectly placed with the ultimate. Greg just behind Stixay.
That's the amount of time you have to reduce one of these health bars to 0.
And that's why you see Heal and Guardian being taken by Smoothie. You can use Bastion. They're actually making a 4-man play. They're going in.
Here comes the teleport. Biofrost manages to get himself out. Stixxay is going to be in some trouble. Smoothie barely kept alive. The 2.5-second timer is not in time. Wiggly's not quite able to find what he needs before they can keep their ally alive. Bjergsen now trying to get himself away because the attack is coming back from CLG. Trying to put some more on the ground. Grig's already going to be dropped. Ruin's able to find himself that kill. Bjergsen also going to be taken down. Power of Evil's responsible there, and that is going to be multiple bodies in the dirt for the side of TSM. CLG go 4 for 2.
It was not enough burst to really knock through the Scrap Shield. And the Scrap Shield was constantly coming back up and getting a tremendous amount of value for Ruin, and now he's here roaming to mid lane.
Bjergsen, ulti pop to keep him alive. Resurrection's gonna come through. CLG needs to time the CC right, and the chains of corruption will tether him to an early grave. Bjergsen seeing black and white, and CLG now have their 8th kill.
That was a picture-perfect ultimate there from Stixxay. Timed it so damn well. And Ruin is so ridiculously strong. They're looking for Grig now.
Oh, Grig's gonna be turned into Void Monster food. It's Biofrost who collects the kill on it, but taken down. Making it so that 2.5-second window is easily attainable to blow somebody up before Cosmic Radiance.
So the more I think about it, I like your answer a lot more anyway. It's much more exciting.
Yeah, what if they were using like a penguin skin for the control ward? Uh-oh, it's Grig into the mid lane. CLG's mid laner in some trouble, and this time you are the one on the receiving end, my friend. Power of Evil taking a dirt nap. And the heals from Tarek and Sona bring them right back up to full. Yeah. But Ruin is waiting. Smoothie ends up face-checking right towards the Rumble. Cosmic Radiance comes down. That's the cooldown CLG was waiting for. Grig goes into the back line. It's Biofrost in danger. Slammed to the ground by Broken Blade. Wiggly wants to get away over the wall, and he will do so, but it's already a 1 for 0 for the side of Team Solo Mid. We'll see if they can find anything else, if they are just going to go for the Drake or not. Ruin, no equalizer ready to go. CLG still thinking about maybe trying to fight for this one, but there's no smite available. It's going to be stolen anyway. Power of Evil, power of Steel. He gets that Drake. They'll lose their top laner for it, but it's a pretty big secure.
That is actually enormous, and we'll see if TSM can get anything else off of this, but you didn't even have your jungler there.
Wiggly's trying to get away from Grig right now. Conqueror Hecarim.
They already have 2 and they're building a 3rd, so I think that is something that isn't, kind of quite optimal.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's really going to play into who wins this game, but TSM is grouped up and is going to look for an engage here.
There goes Grig. Stixxay with the flash over the wall, keeping himself in a good enough spot. Biofrost going to be caught out, throws down the Stranglethorns, keeping TSM at bay, if only for a moment. TSM, who has been spending most of his time in the solo lanes. TSM over to the Cloud Drake. CLG not willing to contest this one. It's not another Infernal. They don't feel
time again, because with that BF sword in inventory, he's working towards a GA. That is going to make it even more difficult, but he's certainly going to have the damage potential with that Zillion Bomb. 200 to 0 Biofrost with 1 combo, and they're looking.
Biofrost had to flash away from that, but Cosmic Radiance going to be keeping Grig alive. He's rooted up, being bursted down. Here comes your ultimate from Bjergsen. Biofrost is going to be killed. They're going to lose Broken Blade for it, but he's able to find 2. Wiggly also dropping. Ruin getting himself away off to the side. Sven's able to find some CC, looking to go forward, find even more. Sven has got it. It's a 3 for 1 for TSM.
Yeah, massive procs from Smoothie. He can heal every global, essentially. 2 autos heal, 2 autos heal. They're going to stay topped off, and CLG are looking like they could lose this Baron.
Such a difficult position for PoE and Stixxay to be in. They want to try to stop this, but how do you even do it? TSM have gotten healthier since starting the Baron encounter. Then finding some damage onto PoE, who has to go into the stasis, trying to keep himself alive any way he can. Stixxay moving forward. Piercing arrow might be the steal attempt they have. Over the wall it goes, not quite able to find it. Baron is secured by the side of TSM, and Broken Blade just casually walks up and pops Power of Evil. Wiggly trying to get himself away with the ultimate, but I do not think it's going to be enough. Not when you fail the flash. A double kill for the TSM top.
Oh, the ultimate!
With the flash into the crescendo, and surely Azael, surely this is it. A triple for Broken Blade. TSM is at the door, and they will kick that sucker down.
Yeah, both of them going back to base. Bjergsen and Sven, they're going to TP in here with the full buy. And they are going to be able to clean this one up.
CLG looked good for a while at the beginning of the game. They found some solid team fights, but TSM did what TSM does. They played as a unit, they played to their win conditions, they outplayed CLG in those skirmishes, those encounters. Grig's going golden just for the hell of it, why not? And TSM will continue the win streak. 1,142 days.
That is a very long time since CLG has been able to take down TSM. It won't be today, but this was a close game, and CLG certainly very competitive, had their opportunities in the early stages where they were looking like they were on the precipice of being able to get monumental advantages.
And it looks like Vladimir is going to be the pick here for the side of Optic Gaming, deciding to take that one into a solo lane.
Yeah, I think it really is more of that kind of power of the 6 style jungler. You can make things happen pre-6 sometimes, but it kind of relies more on mistakes from your opponents, them posturing aggressively. But it's actually a 3-man potential play here towards this mid lane. They're looking at Soligo.
Going after Soligo as Meteos draws Amazing's attention over off to the side, and Dokla brings down the hammer.
What a good roam there from. Should be aware of the fact that Amazing could be up there, and that's why he's playing fairly defensively. But the wave is pushing away from him, so it is scary.
Trying to force this dive here into the top side. Amazing does have his ulti, but with the TP coming down from the side of Optic.
That's Arrow.
100 Thieves are backing themselves away. Arrow made his way into the top lane. Not quite able to find the root, except at the very end there, they will get it. Dokla's going to be taken low, but Amazing's taken down. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Meteos makes his way into the fight, dropping the dunk. Cataclysm comes through. Meteos looking to provide some further damage. Another root comes in. Arrow needs one more auto. And Optic Gaming turn it around.
How about the TP?
Easily on his own. Jarvan with a full completed Cinderhulk won't have too much difficulty with it as Arrow moves over to make sure they're able to take control of this. As you can see, pings from Optic at the same time coming down into the Rift Herald pit saying, all right, if 100 Thieves isn't here, they've
Online for any sort of team fighting.
And when we saw the plate update just a couple of moments ago, it's actually a very low plate game. Only 3 plates to 2 in the overall count between over the last bit of the health bar there. Looks like the big golem's just going to get impatient. Why you blew me away from my house? I'm going to run back. As Dokla's in some trouble, he will be beaten down. Amazing and Afromoo in the 2v1.
Yeah, nice pick. You know, he was trying to head back, or kind of being bought time for all of that.
And I almost feel like we might see a team fight soon. You can see Someday just switched over to the Cleanse with Summoner's Spellbook. He's either just trying to cycle spells, going to use it for free to just get the cooldowns, or they're planning on a big fight breaking out. Soligo is going to fall victim to the Hemo Plague there. Crown looking to finish him off. Soligo flashing away, running back towards enemy lines, just wasting all their time. Meteos wants to go into the EQ combo to try to follow up here. Goes for the Cataclysm. Soligo's keeping himself alive only for a little bit longer. Probably not enough sustain to get away from this one, and no sir. Meteos grabs himself another kill.
Yeah, they do get that kill, but unfortunately for
Nautilus ulti down for the next minute or so. 100 Thieves know that's a thing. However, they also don't have their Sivir ultimate.
yeah, an Afromoo. Gotta be careful there.
Pretty big resources not available. Soligo dropped down below half HP as well. It's going to be hard for the Akali to do his job in this next team fight. Shock Blast not hitting the mark just yet. Here goes Someday. He's able to find the knockoff onto Dokla. That's going to be your initiation at 100 Thieves. Will immediately find 2. Arrow gets himself away, but it's a double kill not only over to the Thieves, but to the one man you really wanted on. Bang, cashes in.
Yeah, that is so big. And this ward over the wall above the red buff right there was so big. They're actually trying to TP out, so the TP for the escape does come through, but that ward, that Brown and Meteos were looking for the flank. So instead of actually sitting around, they just hard engage onto him.
And now we've got Meteos engaging here in the mid lane. A teleport coming in. Tier 1 turret still under pressure. Crown's going to find himself rooted up. A lot of CC coming down. Hemo Plague is used. Still looking for the opportunity to maybe find some more chain CC. The stun comes through. Amazing looking to grab more damage. Instead, he's likely going to be brought down here. Arrow looking to grab that kill, but it's Meteos who gets it. Arrow is ignited, but it will not fell him.
We're seeing 100 Thieves to try to take some sort of a fight, and they're going to now go to this dragon. You can see Meteos grouping up here with Crown, similar to kind of what their strategy was yesterday with the TF, where they have Crown.
Are you wanting to upgrade a different item for Soligo aside from the Zonias?
Yeah.
I'm guessing maybe he gets a death cap or something, and you upgrade that for more AP.
Here we go.
We got a fight breaking out right now. Dokla has to flash away from the Ornhorn. Big initiation tool expended there on the side of 100 Thieves. Crown now looking to go into the back line. Going to be cut off before he's able to find his way in there. Soligo off to the side, also going to be controlled now, having to go into the stasis plus the smoke. Meteos wants to escape. Dokla's going to be rooted up, and that's the target now for the side of 100 Thieves. They've got the damage down, and they will take themselves a kill.
Yeah, they get that kill. They get the position at this point in the game. So Optic out to the side lane. They have both their solos down here, so they may try to actually pull off some sort of really aggressive play, but 100 Thieves are just on the Baron, two-manning it right now.
100 Thieves making a two-man call, saying we doubt Optic will recognize in time that we can do this with just Amazing and Bang. Sunday's trying to get himself out of town as quickly as possible, avoiding the engage from the solo laners on the side of Optic. Soligo tries to escape from Optic's follow-up as 100 Thieves will take the Baron and lose their tier 3 bottom lane in trade.
Yeah, and Optic has to go in full retreat now. Remember, Big no flash.
Nice escape there from Big from the Sejuani ulti, but he won't be able to escape the follow-up. Meteor's coming in, able to find the Cataclysm on a couple different targets. Disengaging now, Crown into the back lines, finding the Hemo Plague onto multiple targets. Into the pool he goes, trying to find a little bit more damage. Saligo's taken very low, and they're able to find Bag. They're going to find Amazing. They're almost going to find Saligo. Someday barely getting himself out alive. Crown looking to find the rest of the damage onto him. Double kill over to the chase. And 100 Thieves will lose 4.
What a team fight there.
Possible. 20 seconds on Amazing and Bang. Optic Gaming moving into the base. Meteos is going to die to a minion.
Oh,
That's
no.
not what you wanted to see. But Arrow and Dokla are on to the Nexus turrets. Number 1, destroyed. Number 2, destroyed. 100 Thieves dismantled. And Optic Gaming will find their win.
A 2-0 weekend for Optic Gaming off the back of some insane endings yesterday with the TF. Today, double soul laners breaking the base in the bot lane, TPing into the fight, winning that fight, then having their AD TP back to the bot lane where they broke the base, and being able to finish that one off. So this is Optic League of Legends, and I'm loving it. They are fully committing to these crazy base race, split push style